Many have heard the saying, 80% of success in life is just showing up. But what happens when showing up is the hardest part? Every day we face a barrage of challenges and choices, from the mundane to the monumental. It's not just about making decisions, it's about making the right decisions for a purposeful life. This is where ancient Stoic philosophy steps in. It's not just a tool, it's a roadmap to resilience and personal mastery. Today, we'll explore principles that can help us lead lives of greater purpose and calmness in the face of chaos. Whether you're a student struggling with your workload, a professional overwhelmed by the pace of your career, or someone just trying to get through the day without feeling defeated, these timeless lessons from Stoic philosophy are tailored for modern challenges. We'll delve into practical strategies that will empower you to handle life's ups and downs with grace and wisdom. From learning how to protect your time like it's your most valuable asset, to mastering your emotions and responses to external pressures, Stoicism offers more than just comfort. It offers actionable steps you can start using today. So stay tuned as we explore how these ancient insights can be transformed into modern superpowers. If you are watching for the first time, make sure to like and please subscribe and click the bell to stay updated. Thanks so much. Tip number 1. Embrace challenges. Stoicism isn't just about enduring hardship. It's about actively seeking out challenges that push us beyond our comfort zones. Stoic philosophers like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius saw challenges not as barriers, but as vital opportunities for personal development and self-discovery. Every time we step outside our comfort zones, we're not just facing something difficult. We're engaging in a profound act of self-improvement. When we embrace challenges, we do more than survive them, we thrive because of them. It's in these moments, when we're tested and pushed to our limits, that we discover abilities and strengths hidden within us, resources we might never have tapped into otherwise. Think about the last time you faced something that seemed insurmountable. Remember that sense of accomplishment after you came through it. That's growth in its purest form. So what is it that scares you? What challenge have you been avoiding because it seems too daunting? Maybe it's speaking in public, learning a new skill, or tackling a project that feels beyond your current capabilities. Whatever it is, consider this. That fear and hesitation is a signpost pointing you toward your next opportunity for growth. Lean into it, embrace it, because in the realm of Stoicism, growth isn't just about reaching a destination. It's about expanding the boundaries of what you thought was possible. Remember, every great journey begins with the courage to take that first uncomfortable step. Let's not shy away from these challenges. Let's meet them head-on, knowing that with each step we are becoming not only better equipped to handle the next one, but also more connected with the truest versions of ourselves. Tip number 2. Choose your influences. The Stoics were profoundly aware of the impact our environment has on us, especially the people we choose to surround ourselves with. They knew that just as a plant grows best in fertile soil, so too do human beings flourish in enriching environments. This is why they emphasize the importance of being selective with our associations. It's a lesson that remains just as relevant today. You can't choose your family, that's true. But you can choose your friends, your mentors, and even the role models you decide to emulate. This choice is crucial because these are the people who influence your thoughts, actions, and ultimately your character. Seneca, one of the most renowned Stoic philosophers, advised that we should associate with people who embody the virtues we wish to develop. Their traits can rub off on us, not just through their words but through their actions. Now, think about the circle of people you interact with daily. Do these individuals inspire you? Do they push you towards greatness or pull you into complacency? Are they people whose values align with those you aspire to uphold? These are important questions because the answers can determine the quality of your own personal growth. Surround yourself with those who reflect not just who you are but who you want to be. Choose friends who challenge you, who make you think differently, and who motivate you to rise above petty concerns. This doesn't mean seeking perfection in others, but rather looking for people who strive earnestly to improve themselves, those who embrace their imperfections while working to overcome them. In a world filled with diverse personalities, be strategic about whom you let into your inner circle. Think of it as curating the influences around you to create a personal environment conducive to growth. Tip number 3. Focus on your response, not the event. Life throws us curveballs. It's inevitable. What truly matters, however, isn't the event itself but how we choose to respond to it. This is a core principle in Stoic philosophy. We cannot control external circumstances, but we can control our own reactions and interpretations. Epictetus, another prominent Stoic figure, famously said, "It's not what happens to you that matters, but how you react to what happens to you." This wisdom rings true even today. We can't choose what happens to us, but we can choose how we react. We can choose to be consumed by anger, paralyzed by fear, or empowered by these experiences. The key lies in recognizing that our emotions and thoughts are not pre-programmed responses. They are choices we make, often unconsciously. Stoicism teaches us to cultivate a space between the event and our reaction. In that space lies the power of choice. By taking a moment to pause and reflect before reacting, we can respond with reason and wisdom rather than impulsivity. Here's an exercise to practice this principle. Imagine a situation that typically triggers a negative emotional response in you. Now, visualize yourself encountering that situation again. But this time, instead of reacting automatically, take a deep breath and acknowledge your initial emotions. Don't judge them, simply observe them. Then ask yourself, is this reaction serving me? Is there a more productive way to respond? With this awareness, you can choose a response that aligns with your values and goals. Remember, the world throws us challenges, but it's up to us to determine whether they become setbacks or stepping stones. Mastering your response empowers you to navigate the storms of life with greater grace and resilience. Tip number 4. Say yes to what matters. In today's fast-paced world, we're constantly bombarded with demands on our time and energy. Emails pile up, social media notifications beep, and to-do lists seem never-ending. It's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind and lose sight of what truly matters. The Stoics believed in living a life of intentionality. This means consciously choosing how to spend your time and energy, focusing on what aligns with your values and long-term goals. It's about understanding the difference between urgency and importance. Urgent tasks may demand immediate attention, but they're not always the most important ones. Often, The most important things get neglected because they don't scream for attention. Here's a Stoic practice to help you prioritize. Imagine yourself on your deathbed. Looking back over your life, what would you regret not doing? What activities would bring you a sense of accomplishment and fulfillment? These are the things that deserve your time and energy. Tip number 5. Be a master of yourself. True freedom, according to the Stoics, lies not in external circumstances but in mastering your inner world. This means taking control of your thoughts, emotions, and actions. It's about cultivating self-discipline and the ability to navigate life's challenges with reason and virtue. Imagine yourself facing a difficult decision. Maybe it's a tempting offer that goes against your morals or a moment of anger that threatens to spiral out of control. In these situations, the Stoics urge us to be the captain of our own ship, not a passenger tossed about by the waves of circumstance or emotion. Here's how this translates into action. When faced with a temptation, pause and reflect on the potential consequences. Ask yourself, does this action align with my values? Will I be proud of myself later? By cultivating self-awareness and critical thinking, you empower yourself to make choices that are in your best interest, both in the short and long term. Similarly, when strong emotions threaten to overwhelm you, Stoicism encourages you to employ reason as your guiding force. Acknowledge your emotions, but don't let them dictate your behavior. Take a step back, practice deep breathing exercises, and remind yourself of your Stoic principles. By asserting control over your emotional state, you become better equipped to respond thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. Remember, mastering yourself isn't about becoming emotionless or suppressing your desires. It's about becoming aware of your inner workings and developing the strength to navigate them with wisdom and virtue. This self-mastery is the foundation of a truly fulfilling and purposeful life. Tip number 6. Protect your time like your most valuable asset. Time is a precious commodity, and the Stoics understood this profoundly. They believe that our time is the one thing we can never get back, so it's crucial to use it wisely. In today's world filled with distractions, this principle is more important than ever. Imagine your time as a finite resource, an hourglass with grains of sand steadily slipping away. Every activity you engage in, every email you respond to, every social media post you scroll through, is a chip away at that precious resource. The Stoics advocated for ruthlessly guarding your time. This means setting boundaries, learning to say no to requests that don't align with your priorities, and eliminating distractions that eat away at your focus. Here are some actionable tips. First, schedule time for what matters. Block out dedicated time in your calendar for activities that align with your goals and values. Second, minimize distractions. Silence notifications, put your phone away, and find a quiet space to work when necessary. Third, delegate or eliminate tasks. Are there chores or tasks that can be delegated or eliminated altogether? Fourth, learn to say no. It's perfectly okay to decline requests that don't fit into your priorities or schedule. By following these practices, you can reclaim control of your time and ensure that you're spending it on activities that truly matter. Remember, time is not a renewable resource. Use it wisely, for it is the very fabric of your life. Tip number 7. Practice gratitude. Gratitude is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. Seneca often emphasized the importance of appreciating the good things in life, no matter how big or small. By cultivating an attitude of gratitude, we shift our focus from what we lack to the abundance that already surrounds us. Imagine yourself starting each day by acknowledging the things you're grateful for. It could be the warmth of the sun on your skin, the taste of your morning coffee, or the love of your family and friends. Taking a few minutes each day to reflect on these blessings can significantly impact your overall outlook. An attitude of gratitude doesn't negate the challenges we face. However, it allows us to approach them with a sense of resilience and optimism. When we appreciate what we have, we're less likely to be consumed by feelings of envy or discontent. Gratitude fosters a sense of inner peace and contentment, even in the face of adversity. Here are some ways to cultivate gratitude in your daily life. First, keep a gratitude journal. Take a few minutes each day to write down 3 things you're grateful for. Second, practice mindful appreciation. Savor the simple pleasures in life, like a delicious meal or a beautiful sunset. Third, express gratitude to others. Let the people you care about know how much you appreciate them. By incorporating these practices, you can cultivate a more grateful mindset and experience a greater sense of well-being. Remember, gratitude is not simply a feeling. It's a powerful tool that can transform your perspective and enrich your life. Tip number 8. Live in the present. The Stoics believe that dwelling on the past or fretting about the future is a recipe for anxiety and unhappiness. True fulfillment lies in embracing the present moment. Imagine yourself constantly reliving past mistakes or worrying about what tomorrow may bring. This constant mental time travel robs you of the joy and opportunities that exist in the here and now. Stoicism teaches us to focus our energy on the present, the only time we truly have control over. This doesn't mean ignoring the past or future altogether. It simply means acknowledging them without getting caught up in them. Here are some strategies to help you live in the present. Firstly, practice mindfulness. Mindfulness exercises like meditation can help you focus on the present moment and cultivate awareness of your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Secondly, engage your senses. Pay attention to the sights, sounds, smells, tastes, and textures around you. Savor the details of your experience. Thirdly, focus on the task at hand. When you're working on something, give it your full attention. Avoid multitasking and resist the urge to check your phone constantly. By incorporating these practices, you can learn to appreciate the present moment and find peace and fulfillment in the here and now. Remember, the past is a memory, the future is uncertain, but the present is a gift. Unwrap it and savor it. Tip number 9. Embrace what you cannot control. Life is filled with uncertainties. Some things are simply beyond our control. Traffic jams, bad weather, and the actions of others are just a few examples. The Stoics believe that attempting to control these external events is a recipe for frustration and suffering. Imagine yourself white-knuckling it through traffic, fuming about something you have no power to change. This resistance to reality only creates unnecessary stress. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our thoughts, emotions, and actions. By letting go of the need to control external events, we liberate ourselves from a significant source of stress and anxiety. Here's how to apply this principle. First, identify your circle of control. This includes your thoughts, emotions, actions, and reactions. Second, accept what lies outside your circle of control. Recognize that there are things you simply cannot change. Third, focus on your response. When faced with an uncontrollable event, focus on how you will choose to respond to it. By following these steps, you can cultivate a sense of acceptance and inner peace, even in the face of uncertainty. Remember, true strength lies not in controlling everything but in gracefully navigating what you cannot. More tips to come. These are just a few of the many valuable lessons Stoicism has to offer. Stay tuned for the next part of this series, where we'll delve deeper into Stoic wisdom and explore additional practices for mastering yourself and living a more fulfilling life. If any part of this message has been helpful to you, leave us your like and comment, helping the algorithm recommend it to someone who needs it at this time. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss new videos. And if you look through the videos we've already uploaded, you're sure to find something to take with you and will also help you achieve a Stoic mindset. Thanks for watching.